なんかそうかもな、みたいなレベル。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. And here's Platini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Oh, what a climb! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ekitike, oh, that was vital. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And this is Neymar. Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Terrific header! No way through. Tries to play it through. Chance! In he goes again! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Neymar. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Milan clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further expand.
It's Asa! Yes, it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to be... Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! There it is! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about...
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Oh, what has happened here? Soulé! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played into space, and he was alert to it. Pull it. Park Ji-sung. That's really well cleared. And this is Park Ji-sung. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chance here to counter. Now it's Soulé. He's on it, can he get away? Platini. And here's Soulé. Nice control. Eden Militao has it in a wide position. Maldini attempts a clearance. Hazard is the guilty party there. And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So what a half, so many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 11, numero 14.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Numero 8, numero 30, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, Van Nistelrooy, il numero 13.
Chooses to go crossfield.
Il numero
And it's
23,
Messi.
il numero 15, Messi.
And he has been fouled there. Grimaldo taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
That was travelling. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar, good purposeful running this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
spread it left. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Neymar, he's free. He's having a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength. And the shot! In for the pieces! Oh, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's had it taken off him. Neymar.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well played, well played. Marquinhos, looking to play him in. Quality ball. Grimaldo cuts out the pass. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's come to nothing.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's the chance to counter. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Ekitike. And this is Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Platini. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Neymar. There will be a throw-in.
Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Grimaldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. And that will be the final act.
Hampir aja,
Milan
guys.
have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Hullet voted.
Assalamualaikum, waalaikumsalam. Wih, turun. Alhamdulillah. Tempatnya mengerikan sekali. Mantap.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Platini becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another Luis Suarez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a searching pass. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And claimed it back swiftly. And they've got a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Michel Platini. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is one way to stop him.
Aduh. Aku sudah bilang.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. And it's made its way to him. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view.
Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ekitike engages and forces him off the ball. Still goalless. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. He's being urged to shoot. And Messi! Oh, off the bar!
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out towards the right wing. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Big header! Oh, crossbar! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And he cuts out the supply. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Hullet. And he's taking no chances there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hangs one in. Cannavaro tries to clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aviati sends that a long way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's Park Ji-sung. Nicely shaped ball. Buffon claims comfortably. Platini. Now it's Hullet. Xavi does really well to win the ball there. Cannavaro. Maldini. And it's Xavi. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity.
There's the shot! That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some resolute defending there. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ekitike under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's had it taken off him, and that's gone loose.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cambio di giocatori.
So, third corner of the game. Platini! And he gets rid in a hurry. Platini. Ekitike. Platini is always looking to break lines, and it's Michel Platini. Good read, needed to be. Oh, good spread, and the counter is on. Neymar. And it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Park Ji-sung. Great vision. And he's well positioned. Ekitike! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate... And pull it! Tries to get it clear. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Mbappe really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hullet. He is through here. Chance! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Messi. Neymar. Platini. Ekitike. And it's Hullet. This looks promising. Messi. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And the finish! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that will be it. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwavering.
Dikit lagi guys. Bebeto. Guys. Ada sekali tapi Bebeto.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just...
Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Wriggles his way through. Gullit. Guardiola deals with that comfortably. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Big chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Michel Platini. It's a good ball out wide. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Aubameyang. Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Always onto this. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. And here's Aubameyang. Platini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, what has happened here?
No.
Oh, super ball. Good ball, good take.
El Paso Locomotive clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Now he's off and running. The pass has gone astray. And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ekitike. And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gullit. This is promising. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Isco. And here's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Maldini concedes a free kick for that. Fired deep towards the back post. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Isco. Aubameyang! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Works it forward. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Aduh,
Bebeto. And here's Aubameyang. Can he finish? Pullet is herring after that
Il
one.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
It's
di
Kukcu.
recupero.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Great run on the overlap here. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the second half gets underway.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Maldini eases him off the ball. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's being shifted off it. Platini. Park Ji-sung. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply...
Aubameyang! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Aubameyang deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Kukcu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Isco. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep force.
And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's what so high. AX6611 so high. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Cambio di giocatori.
Hey,
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab it.
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yes.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them.
And he shoots! Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Played out wide. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rafael Leao. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Hazard is behind this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. And here's Rafael Leao. Hazard chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
El Paso Locomotive truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Plays it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. And this is Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. Rafael Leao. Hazard wins the duel this time. But that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Aubameyang running with the ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's heaved it away. That's that, the end. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Ekitike taking in the accolades, having
Yeah. Kelas. Division 1 guys, Division 1 guys. Declan Rice, apa? Terus Garces, say hi hi. Don't forget to subscribe guys. 389 lumayan. Nggak ada orang guys pagi-pagi guys. Loading, loading, loading. Wes, dapat. Ini foto siapa? Planet Adam, Playlist Star. Waduh, sangat video. Ya, boleh. Sekalian aja kalau gitu. Dua-duanya. Kalau disuruh milih, mas nunggu bubur aja. Tapi kan.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
91, say hey.
So we're up and running. Kivior gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's a player who just seems to have a radar for danger. It's as simple as that. And he's great at picking the right moment to step in and break up an opposition attack. I'd be surprised if they don't put in a decent defensive showing with him in place.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his break. Oh, shooting chance! And that has left him in a heap. Calafiori. That's Eze. Wilshere. Wilshere. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ødegaard. And it's Timber. And it's Rice. He's had it taken off him. Wilshere going full tilt down the left. Ødegaard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Real chance here. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's in a great position here. That pass has been well intercepted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ødegaard! It shows who's going to get there. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Eze. Calafiori.
Quick look, then plays it in. In once more, he rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Martinelli. Ødegaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard has been caught there, it's a foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
And he's going direct. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Calafiori. And Dixon. Adams. Looking for a runner. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, terrible pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has earned a reprieve for the time. There's the shot! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals.
And a quick reminder today that
Just
parking in the
so
area
calm
around the
under
stadium
pressure.
is
Anda. Yang nyetak gol duluan yang menang ya. Terus 3-0-4-6 guys kali-kali. Ya nggak ada warna lain. Saliba. Dia punya bio kayak Rasnya 99 ya guys ya. Oh yes, don't forget to like and subscribe guys.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ødegaard with the foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Kivior. And it's Rice. Now it's Madueke. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. He's onside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Madueke looking to get on the end of this. He has found a way through. Madueke tries a cross. Odegaard!
Hey!
No, he got that all wrong.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Shot, can he finish? Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals.
Hello everybody,
And it has to be
please
said,
join me
an
in wishing a
absolute
happy
gift.
wedding anniversary.
Ini belum bisa dibuka ya? Long journey. Inzaghi.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Cleared away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Granit Xhaka. Baresi. And it's Hullet. Rice. Now Platini. Akinsanmiro.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Meister. Akinsanmiro. And he's forced to go back. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a throw-in. Akinsanmiro. Leris, he's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Park Ji-sung. And it's Rice. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Cannavaro. Baresi. And it's Maldini. Now it's Inzaghi. Played into space. Well, there's the clearance. Meister. Akinsanmiro. Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Leris. Meister. Rice. Now it's Platini. He's shifting through the gears here. Platini! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Akinsanmiro. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Inzaghi. Rice. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Akinsanmiro. And he's forced to go back. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's a sharp... There's the shot! And that was very necessary. Akinsanmiro. It's a good... Oh, smashing! In he goes again! It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Opts for safety. Pull it. Park Ji-sung. For Granit Xhaka. Platini is always looking to break lines. He can get that clear. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Platini. Granit Xhaka. Akinsanmiro. Meister looking to add to his goal. And it's Michel Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So what can they make of this? Short changes him with that pass. Rice. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is a brilliant interception. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Park Ji-sung. And it's Xhaka. Pullet. And this is Inzaghi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
It's Park Ji-sung. Driving forward. Oh, nice touch. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rice. Lovely feet. Now this could be a chance. He's dealt with that. Terrific header. Sticks it away. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Meister. Cannavaro. Liris does well to get it back. Akinsanmiro. Meister.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Park Ji-sung. Platini. Now it's Rice. And he's managed to get free. Now it's crossed into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rice. It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Platini. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Maldini, and this is Hullet. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Rice. And he's there to clear it. Nice sequence of passing. Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And this is Inzaghi.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Lloris. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's Gullit. And that's it. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter, it's a privilege to be here.
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Gullit. Rice puts his foot on the gas. Gullit. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Look at the space here. Now this could be a chance. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Platini, and it's Rice. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Rice. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Played right into his path. Filippo Inzaghi gets through on his own. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. Sidibe. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He was under real pressure there.
Well, we're watching a clear attempt to denying him space, and they're using every trick in the book.
He's in a great position here. Looking tidy in possession here. Showing good feet. Hit into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Inzaghi. Platini. Sung. That's good running with the ball. Hullet. That is lovely. For Granit Xhaka. It's a goal kick. Forward it goes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And Park Ji-sung! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Xhaka. Oh, good take in a good area.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And can he finish it?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Delicate ball, and it hits. Terrific header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Mana?
Rice. Platini. Hullet. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Xhaka. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's had it taken off him. Platini. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, they could break here. Platini. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Sidibe.
Good morning, everyone.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour
So we've reached the hour mark.
29 950.
Cresswell. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Inzaghi. Rice. And it's Rice. That's a good ball out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Inzaghi. Now this could be a chance. Cannavaro. And here's Inzaghi. Nice control. And it's lofted through here. And it's Park Ji-sung. Rice. And he's had a hit. They've got to be quick to recover this. Toulouse choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
À sa place, le numéro 8.
Sidibé. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And here's Inzaghi. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Cresswell. Time and again they are repelled.
Might want to be careful there.
Sidibé. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Sidibé. And Cresswell. Looking for the run. It's a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 20. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And he thumps it clear. Ball is over the line. Sidibé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. 1 minute to add according to the board. And we're done. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Brian Hill. It's crossed into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Maldini. Now it's Inzaghi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Played down the flank. Spread neatly. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Granit Xhaka. Pull it. And it's Michel Platini.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Inzaghi. And this is Inzaghi. Caresses it through. And he's taking no chances there. Defending of the desperate variety. Girona are looking to go forward now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rice. Now it's Platini. Oh, it's a great ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Filippo Inzaghi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Inzaghi. Unahi. Hill. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in a great position here. Pull it. And it's Rice. Rice. Now it's Inzaghi. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Pull it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Unahi. And it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Here comes the cross. Oh, good spread. Crossed in again. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Ball is over the line. Platini. And it's Rice. Now it's Platini. Witzel. Blint. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Minuto di recupero.
Witzel. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Unahi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Blint makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here! There will be a throw-in. Rice. That's Park Ji-sung. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Hullet. And it's Cannavaro. Milan are still that goal to the good. Passing is crisp and Hullet! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Next emoji, guys. Next emoji.
And that has been clubbed away. Girona have the chance to go the other way. Witzel. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hill. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. Hangs up, he goes! And for a moment, time stood still. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Granit Saka.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Granit Xhaka. Pull it. Now it's Rice. And it's Xhaka. And it's Hullet. Now it's Rice. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Ex-burger.
Rice. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Rice. Platini. And this is Park Ji-sung. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Granit Xhaka. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. Baresi. And it's Rice. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Stuani. Shoots! Tries to get it clear. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Park Ji-sung. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Time added on 4 minutes. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They want to be quick to recover this. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Witsel. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.
Bentar, kita ganti Barcelona. Tour event with Arsenal. Barcelona, Barcelona. Barcelona.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Satu di mana itu?
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Alah. Itu guys.
Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Satu lagi.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Di mana?
Platini.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Hullet. Played back towards his own goal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread out to the left. Little pass back. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Granit Xhaka. Rice. Granit Xhaka.
Oh la la.
That's a pretty loose pass. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That has been slung wide. Over to the left. No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's Park Ji-sung.
Where's that?
He's found a way through. That's very neat. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's on it. Can he get away? That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. And here's Rondon. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Looking to play him in. And that's gone loose. Rondon. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Rice. And here's Rondon. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Dendoncker is looking wide. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found a way through. That's gone for a throw-in. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Pass is short and sharp. Cross needs to be good. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Cannavaro. For Granit Xhaka. And it's Michel Platini. Platini. Oh, this is a terrific run. Platini! And that would have been some goal.
Platini just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. He's in a great position here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Rice. And here's Platini. Granit Xhaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And Hullet! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Carmel. Played out to the left flank. There's a sharp little ball here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Oviedo making consecutive changes here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Akhirnya is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Platini, looking for the run, and this is... Goes for a shot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs...
Big chance, must be! Platini!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Akhirnya. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, shoots!
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Brecalo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hullet. Rice. Barcelona finding their passes. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically.
Mallorca FM.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And just joining us, we are already underway. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Now it's Platini. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gullit. And it's Michel Platini. Platini puts his foot on the gas. Big chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. So just a one early goal to report so far. Takes a shot! Gullit. Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. Nice looking ball. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! Well, now it's come back out to him. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Darder. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Works it forward, and he cuts out the supply. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Inzaghi. And here's Gullit. Here's a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's following up. And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rice. Cannavaro. Mojica. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mojica. Now Omar Mascaral. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mojica.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Opts for safety. Baresi. Park Ji-sung. And it's Michel Platini. Back when it goes. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Now this could be has a shot! Good running, strong and purposeful. Mojica. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Inzaghi. And here's Hullet. Filippo and real chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And yes, it's him again.
Filippo Inzaghi.
A case now of complete control.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Morishi. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Baresi, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Filippo Inzaghi under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fight, and the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Rice clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
60 minutes played. Granit Xhaka. And it's Xhaka. Cannavaro. There's a sharp little ball here. And the ball is out of play. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Knocks it into space. Nicely spread. Cannavaro. That's tidy. Park Ji-sung delivered a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again!
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Omar Mascarell. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. It's Hullet. Cannavaro.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
And there's
handcuffed.
green grass ahead of him. Mojica. That's headed upfield. And here's Platini. Played out towards the right wing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Baresi. Hullet. Granit Xhaka. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Granit Xhaka. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Joseph. And it's Darder. Now Omar Mascarell. The message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it out wide. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, what a climb! Just needed better contact. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rice. And it's Rice. Pull it.
Habrá 2
Akhirnya.
minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Joseph. Darder. That is a great pick out. Good read, needed to be. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's there to get it away. Spread it left. He's got away. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Defending of the desperate variety. Park Ji-sung. There's the shot! Oh, fantastic from Platini!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Platini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There will be a throw-in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Denis Suarez. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Platini. And it's Rice. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's Denis Suarez. Baresi. Granit Xhaka. Baresi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cannavaro. Platini. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. Bullet! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. They've played it short, played in, and it's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. Now the ball in. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Johnny. That's a super give and go. The ball goes in. Cleared without hesitation. Rice. Now Platini. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Hullet. And no, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. He's looking wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Xhaka can get it clear. Cross to the back post. And that has been knocked clear. Knocks it into space. And it's hoisted clear.
2 minutos de descuento.
Hullet. And it's Denis Suarez. Alava looking to pass their way through. Denis Suarez. Gets into some space. Smoothly does it. Good ball, good take. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. We are already promptly back underway. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gullit. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. Xhaka has created one goal already. Cannavaro. Rice. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Gullit. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Threads one in. He's through here. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Denis Suarez. And he's there to clear it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 32.
They've played it short. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Great vision. And this is Inzaghi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's worked it through. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Platini has another go. Just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. And he's taking no chances there. Nicely spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Granit Xhaka. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Guevara. And he was quick to react. Denis Suarez. Now Guevara. Johnny. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Gullit. It's Park Ji-sung. Nice sequence of passes, this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Johnny. Pull it. Guevara. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Michel Platini.
3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Denis Suarez. Guevara. Oh, lovely Phineas. And he's had a hit.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. Crosses it in here. He's got tall. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is the last effort of the game. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect.
you